So this is a reply video. This is a reply video to, I don't know, I guess that's their username. So they commented on one of my videos. I'll leave a comment here. They said, you come off like you want to be mixed. And I left a comment. And they're like, you're not mixed, laugh out loud. I think you want to be mixed. You're cringe, bro. Whether people lie to you or not, at least I'm direct with you. You are not mixed. Nothing about you is mixed. No. That's funny because, like, they're saying that I'm not mixed, but there's like DNA evidence that I'm mixed. Like, there's a difference between like looking mixed versus being mixed, you know? It's like when you dye your hair, you know? Like, I have black with orange hair. Some people might be like, you're trying to look white. But at the end of the day, like, white people don't have their hair like this. So this is a style, a type of hairstyle. Not that I'm trying to look white. It's just a hairstyle. And some people might look at it like, oh, you're trying to be white. You're trying to look more white. But at the end of the day, white people don't have this type of hair. They don't, this is not a white people hair. This is just a haircut, a style. So that's some people's mentality, that they see it one way and that's how they'll see it. So I already provided DNA evidence that I'm mixed. DNA evidence, my DNA, my genetics show that I am mixed. I am mixed with white, more specifically Spaniard. Spaniards came over to the Latin Americas, invaded, and blah blah blah, the whole story. So I am mixed with Spanish people, Spanish descent. So yeah, I am mixed. That's what makes me mixed. Being mixed with Spaniard. Long time ago, like, my ancestors are not Spaniards. Like, my recent ancestors, they're not Spanish. They're not white. I don't have recent white ancestors. Because I think this is what this person's trying to say, that I kind of trying to say that my ancestors are white, but recently, but like, my ancestors are not white. My recent ancestors are not white. Like, my mom's not white. Her parents are not white. Her parents are not white, and so on. This this white ancestor that was fully white was a really, really long time ago. That's why I'm not white, and that's why I don't consider myself white, and I'm a person of color, I know. And you could be a person of color and be mixed. So you I don't know, this person, I guess, was like, what they're trying to what were they trying to say? They're trying to say that, I feel like they're trying to say like that I'm a person of color, that I fit that criteria. And I know that, I never said I wasn't a person of color, and I never try to claim that I'm white. I don't want to look white. I don't want to be white. I'm not white, and I don't care. I actually want to be more tanner. So there you go. Like, do I want to look more mixed? At the end of the day, I am mixed, and people never guess my ethnicity right. They never guess my tribe right. No one ever gets my tribe and ethnicity right. If you ask over 100 people, not like, not everyone's gonna say that I look my tribe. um yeah, so people are not gonna be like, oh, you look like from this tribe. I've never gotten that. It's rare. The closest people get to is like Mexican. That's about it. We were like, oh, you look Mexican, and that's about it. That's the closest. But Mexican is like, what's like a general term. We're not gonna get there with that general term. We're not gonna solve problem with that general term. It's like, but at the same time, some Native Americans from the United States get called Mexican, and they get talking, when you see them, people talk to them in Spanish. So some people see a Native American, and like from Arizona, they'll talk to them in Spanish and be like, oh, you look Mexican. So it's more complex than it seems. And sure, I may not look mixed, but I'm mixed. My genetics says that I'm mixed. Mm. So that makes me mixed, you know. Um, and if I don't look mixed, what pure race do I look like? You know, what pure race, you know, do I look like? Because I've never gotten like a pure race, you know. I mean, the purest I've gotten was Asian, you know, like Filipino. People be like, oh, you look Filipino. Mm. So that's like the closest I gotten, you know, that I look Filipino, which is not even my race, you know. I am not ethnically Filipino. I'm not, you know, genetically Filipino. I am not any of that. I'm not Pacific Islander. I'm not any of that. Yet I get confused for that. Um, and it's because I'm mixed, you know. No, I'm just kidding. It's not because I'm mixed. It's just I just look more um, East Asian. What's it called? Southeast Asian, and then East Asian. And that's it. That's all I wanted to comment. I'm mixed.